Chef Carmen's daughter Ashley goes live to tell her truth. She said that the things that Lena and them was saying on her live was absolutely just not the case. So she took some notes and she decided to address the behavior of Coach Lena and also how she is not advising her mother. The things that she is telling her is pushing them further away from each other. Check it out and let me know your thoughts.
Got off, I made some posts about my mom. Probably not the best idea, but I was upset. So I got on Lena's live today, and for those of you who are coming from over there, you saw me in the comments. So I'll start with, I wrote some things down that they said that are untrue. And just to lay the foundation, you cannot call yourself a coach when you don't base what you say on truth. You can't coach anybody. Or you allow people on your platform to say things that are unverified. It's one thing if you're coaching and it's a one-on-one session and your client is giving you their side of the story. Of course, you can't go to their daughter, mother, father, uncles, aunts and get every side. You do have to go based off of their side, but you're supposed to coach. You're supposed to call the plays like a literal coach on the sidelines. They take what they have, which is the game, the layout, and they call plays. They tell their player what to do. They tell their player the wisest moves. Here's the play that we're going to run for the benefit of the team. The plays you're running are bullcrap. They are not for the benefit of your client. This does not benefit your client's relationship with her daughter. These are bad plays. Terrible plays. Not only do you call bad plays, but you get involved in the game and you want to knuck and buck too. Imagine that. Imagine everybody on this live being a life coach. Imagine being a life coach and having a client that is having trouble with her daughter, and say the daughter is out of control. She's spoiled, she's entitled, she's disloyal, everything bad. You as the coach have to take that crap and you're supposed to make it into a diamond somehow. Or how do you make it into a diamond? By encouraging your client to, I wouldn't say encourage, let me choose my words carefully, but by validating your client and how she is handling herself and behaving in that relationship with her daughter. You're supposed to call plays that are beneficial for Carmen. So how does doing lives and saying, yep, Carmen, you're right, yep, and remember when she did this? Yep, and she over there on the pages, why is the problem when you do it? What type of coach? Who coaches like that? And so in the end, you lose your daughter and your granddaughter by way of your daughter, because I ain't meeting up with you. I'm not meeting up with you, and that's why you were seeing her through her father. I didn't have a problem with that. It was never that you couldn't see her. It's just I am not going to see you. So if I have to see you in order for you to see your granddaughter, you won't see her. So you need to go through her father. I've never gotten in the way of that. Matter of fact, I've encouraged it. But if it's up to me, I'm not meeting you. I'm not seeing you. So instead of a life coach saying, how can I mend things between her and her mother? Oh yeah, okay. We'll just blame her. I'll just sit in the crap with my client and we'll both blame her daughter. And this is why the last time I spoke with my mom, I told her, you need to get rid of Lena. She's not a friend to you. Get rid of the life coach. Get a professional therapist that has your best interest at heart. I'm not even reading the comments, y'all. I'm so in another zone right now. I will, I'm going to take, man, Michelle, come on. What coach airs their client's business? Let's start there. Come on. Imagine you got a life coach. You got a life coach, right? And your daughter, say she out here acting a fool. Your life coach gets on platforms that are talking negatively about your daughter and adds slick remarks about your daughter. Coach, man, okay. Anyway, I don't want to get too far off track. I wrote some things down. One of the things the first thing I wrote down, Darnell said that, and I wrote it down as soon as he said it too, because it's like, it's a lie. He said that I'm on the hate pages daily. He used the word daily. Let me tell y'all something. For those of you guys who tune into Ari when she's live, that tune into Nikki's on every day when she's live. I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat if I am on their lives daily. Go. And I'll wait. No, okay. Put a 1 in the chat if I am on their daily. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm not on their daily. For those of you who are avid watchers that watch every day. 1 in the chat if I'm on there every day. If you see me on lives every day. 2 if I am not on lives every day. I don't see any numbers yet. I'll wait. But here's the point. The point is I'm not. So that's a lie. That is a lie. The only time that I've gotten on their lives was one for campaigns. We campaigned for Victorious Earth by way of Ari and Nikki. So I got on their platforms and I thanked them. 2, there was a Ari's nephew passed away. Me and Nikki teamed up together. We campaigned for donations for Ari's nephew's wife. We campaigned for that. Nikki and Ari have had a cousin sip and chat where we talked about things that don't have nothing to do with Carmen, with Tay, none of them. And we've talked about topics regarding women. There was the whole NDA gate where I refused to sign the NDA. And there was rumors and stuff floating around. Nikki was already doing a live on it. I jumped on the live to clear the air about why the NDA is not getting signed. And that had nothing to do with Carmen either. That was between me and Karina. So anytime I've gotten on their live, it has either been to sell some scrubs or some body butter, to campaign for something positive, or to clear my name on something that didn't have nothing to do with my mom. What happened with the NDA is when I got on Nikki's live to clear the air about why I'm not signing the NDA, what happens next? Darnell then goes live about me, causing me to come back to Nikki's live that same night and clear the air on what Darnell and my mom were doing over there. So I have never gotten on their lives while they were talking about my mother. Ever. I have never shared any of their content when they are saying negative things about my mother. I've never shared it to my page. Like, oh, Nikki's live. When she's in that Chef Burn-A-Lot mode, I don't share it. Sometimes I listen to it, sometimes I don't. But I don't go over there and participate. I don't comment when she's in that mode. I don't get on the stream when she's in that mode. That's just a part of it that I don't get involved in.